obviously you've won a lot of games in this building. Is it any different to do it on the other sideline? Just what are your, I guess, general reactions to?
Well, it's hard to win. It's hard to win in here. And I gotta be honest with you, and the dude, he said he did the same thing. I looked up a couple times and I thought we were losing because I kept looking at Kentucky instead of Arkansas. And I told him I did that. And Adu said, Coach, I did the same thing. It was 15 years here. You know, I mean, great thing for me was I was able to get around and see all my dear friends. Today, I went and saw two guys that I knew weren't going to be able to get out of the house. One did. You know, coming back and playing this well, we played well. We did. It's not, you know, made a lot of shots but we've lost a lot of games because as you get, we offer, like, guys, you got to make some. So it's nice to know they can play this way. We had a great week of practice and I told them, you're primed for this now. Let's go. So, yes.
You told us when we talked on Thursday that you're gonna have you told us when we talked on Thursday that you're gonna have a conversation with Adu, DJ, and Big Z about going back. Can you share what that was, just how proud you were of their efforts tonight? They all played big roles.
Well, I called them in together and I said, are you guys okay going back here? You're gonna be okay? And they all said, we're fine, Coach. We're worried about you. That's the kind of team I have. That's the kind of players they are. They were worried about me. I said, I'm fine. So, no, they were good. They were good. And they played well today. They all three played well. DJ played, you know, and so did Z, and so did Adu. Adu played as though that's how we want him to play every game. Hard to play that way every game. But, you know, we put it in his hands and in spots where he could drive the ball. But we also ran. I mean, bunch of points in transition. Nelly was playing like we've all expected him to play. And Kentucky's a really good team. I mean, we're fortunate. I mean, we had to shoot 70%, 55 and 52 to win the game. If we don't do that, we lose the game. They're very, very good. They went to Tennessee with this same team and won. And then Tennessee comes back and beats Florida by 20. This league is crazy.
Now that this is over, you got the win. What would you say are your biggest emotions? Is it relief? Is it joy? Is it a mixture of a few different things?
We needed to win a game. So it didn't matter who it was against. I made it clear. It was a privilege and an honor to coach here. We had 15 unbelievable years, a great run. Support. The fans supported us. The families that entrusted us with their sons, got a bunch of calls. I got 90 texts by the time the game ended. And I'm guessing a bunch of them are former players. Not that they're ever going to root against Kentucky. Went to school here. But they also have a relationship with me. And, but the only emotion I had was we got to win the game. I got mad with the technical by Billy. I got mad. Jonas grabbed the guy and took him to the floor. Come on, you're a vet. But you know, I was into the game. I was going play to play, trying to drag us over the finish line.
John, back here, I don't mean to be funny in saying this. Honest question. You used to always say that, you know, this was everyone's Super Bowl, playing against Kentucky. They hit shots against Kentucky that they don't hit against other teams. Is that kind of what happened tonight? You guys was this your Super Bowl?
Maybe, but you won't believe this. Adu says it seems like we're still everybody's Super Bowl when we play. We have teams making shots, bank shots, doing stuff. We're like, what in the world just happened? So, yeah, I would say this was, look, it's not like we said, pointed to this game. We didn't. We just are trying to win. Now we're going on to the next game. We got Sunday off. Yeah, but we're getting home at 1:30 or 2. We practice Monday, Tuesday, and travel and go to Texas. That's easy. I mean, this doesn't end. I mean, and I've said it before, I didn't look at any of the games today. I don't know what happened other than the Tennessee game, and I only knew that because the TV people told me at our shoot around. But you're gonna lose 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 2 or 3 in a row. You're going to because of this league. And all you want to rack up is quad 1 wins. Just keep racking up quad 1 wins. That's the most important thing.
Nelly and DJ scored a lot today, but they also combined for 14 assists. What did you make of the way they distributed the ball today?
Well, not only that, you know, when you look at it, we had 8 turnovers. We end games with 8 or 9, 10 turnovers. And I'm like, how do we lose? Well, you shoot 35% and 26 from the 3, you're not winning. Not in this league. Can't get away with it. So hopefully this shows them that, and we've played games like this, you know, like where we shot the ball well. We just hit the league and we were just like, you know, couldn't make a shot. We're 11-2, beat Michigan, and all of a sudden you're sitting there like at one point I'm saying, are we going to win a game? Then we got off the snide. I was so happy that we're not going 0-18. So, but today was a good win for the kids. They needed it. They were celebrating in there. We talked to each of them about how they helped this team win. And all I've been doing is, look, folks, I've been so blessed my whole life. Can't, when there's adversity hits me, what? I want pity and feel bad and what? I have been blessed my whole life. So adversity hit. You know what I'm worried about? Those kids. And yeah, I got to be strong for them. They got to see me being confident, see me being, like I told them, I'm coaching fearless today. I want you to play fearless. Play. I wanted DJ to run more of the stuff so they're not looking at me, they're looking at him. So there's stuff we got to do and to build on this, but we got to build on this. Like, all right, it's a great win. It's 1. We only got 2. So now we got to rack up and see if we're getting better. Couple more questions so I can go home.
I don't know if you remember, I was talking to the 2013 SEC Media Day, and the SEC has just got 3 teams into the tournament. You said, we've got to make the SEC the cool place to be. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Could you have ever imagined it is like it is today?
After Georgia, Mike said to me, you know, you did this to all of us. And it wasn't just me. It was the schools. It was Mike Slive investing in basketball, making that TV. So now all of a sudden, everybody invested. You remember I was begging for us to get 5 teams, 6 teams. And now this is like maybe the best league. You ready for this? Ever. And that's why I'm saying what Kentucky is doing and how they're doing it. Mark Pope is doing a great job, not a good job, a great job. And what they're doing today, you know, we kind of got them today. Just move on. Next game. This is 1 game. And if anybody takes it more than that, you're crazy. It's 1 game. And if I take it any different with my team, then I'm crazy. But we just needed to win, folks. Whether it was Kentucky or we just needed to win so I can keep coaching. It's the hardest thing is you're coaching them, you're teaching, you're bringing them together. They got to feel some success to know that we're on the right path.
John, you guys took a higher percentage of your shots tonight from 3 than you have typically this season. Is that something, was that a byproduct of hitting shots early and just getting confident, or was there something you guys
You got to
saw
understand now, I was all over them. Like, we're not going to take 43s. We took 25. That ain't too bad. 25 threes. Tennessee took 45. We tried to drive the ball every chance. I got on a do a couple times for shooting threes. Why are you doing that? You're as good a player as there in the country when you drive the ball. Drive the ball. On Carter about that. But I want Nelly to pull up and shoot. I want DJ to shoot some of those balls. I want Z to shoot those balls. But we got to play how we have to play to win. And part of that was grinding it out. Now, we still scored 89, 90 points, and we were working it. We were grinding out. You can still score 90 playing that way. It's a crazy thing. There's not one way to do this. And every team has their own team that you play. So at halftime, I said, let's not get happy about these threes. You might say, well, why would you do that? You're making, because go miss 6 in a row and they break out. You know what Kentucky does with that? They make it 3 down the other end because that's how they play. Good team, good shooting. Big kids are playing well. Mark's done great. He was the right guy for the job.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.